map will be Nuke. EF starting on the defense, MOUZ on the attack. Rollins, bright start to leadership. Faces a silverware-hungry side in EF. Liggity split, smoke on main, angle for Xantares. Pokes away and actually straight down, sleeping with the fishes and straight down the vents. Oh, the bomb! Tail end of the assault nearly got clipped there by the dual Berettas. It's Magic that rotates in, looking to catch the headshot, can't do it. Spinks in the meantime getting busy. Jota puts him down, a headshot available for Madri. Partners up now with Woxic in pursuit of her retake. Doable with the time available. It gets awkward now. Xerxes looks like he's hitting every shot he takes. Can't stabilize. It's Woxic, baby! Quick clicks on the B2K. EF take it.
You want to talk about Eternal Fire, Xantares, he's the super soldier, but Woxic, he's the man who's done the best under the bright lights. You're going back years and years and years ago when he was in the MOUZ jersey. And this man we're going to keep our eyes on today.
Oh, that second onto Torji was absolutely beautiful.
All about the layers. How does he use this? Float open and caught. That's one way to put a leash on the opener.
Dream start. Xerxes, he was having his complete way with Yard in their game against G2, and immediately he's told that won't be happening today.
Execute being lined up now. There's a smoke for main, a molly for top hut, and flashes for the go.
Well timed on the incendiary, drops off. Magic gets nothing done. Spinks with the entry into the site. Wicardia, they're asking questions of him.
Coming.
A lot of bodies. It's Jota that steps up, delivers a double, but there's Brawl and responds in kind. Okay, 1v1. Xantares, as the bomb goes down, Torji just steps into the line of fire. Xantares caught sleeping. And a quick response. How have they rectified a 4v5?
Two pairs of head armor in the play. Right now posturing, waiting for a CT response, MOUZ. Haven't applied pressure down secret. Rushing to main the drop.
Lovely layers to this, but it's actually Xantares that removes the lobby lurk. Woxic, audible, Spinks aggressing towards this hell position. Woxic seems prepared, stays quiet, and Spinks just crouches in!
That.
Woxic had a golden opportunity there, but squandered now, and so the 4v4. Spinks mantles up, pivot towards that B bomb site seems likely with Spinks, this late arrival.
30 seconds, nobody's rotated down to B for Eternal Fire yet. They're waiting for a sound cue. A window to smash, a door to open, but it's going to be a tough retake considering the circumstances.
Especially if Spinks gets one more here. I mean, he shouldn't. He certainly shouldn't. Match is ready for him. Good crosshair placement. So here we go. 15 seconds. The sound cue makes it clear.
They'll get it down for free. Now it's about setting up the post plant. No defuse kit for this.
Have that numbers, but they don't have that kit. As outlined, it is going to come down to a speedy trade into the site, starting to aggress, but Brolin gets away with murder. And now Maja overlooking the angle. Torji will connect as well. It's up to Jota. It's all up to Jota. After Exertion's handiwork finds Xantares. He's getting spanged out. He's in trouble. He's a dead man. Well handled by MOUZ. From a numbers disadvantage, they just keep clawing their way back in.
A couple of confidence breakers early.
Make it 3.
There's going to be a second wave. Another clear. Exertion hasn't played ahead, been caught once, but that's it. Now looking to path forward. Timing could be good.
Or not. Different fight, different flavor. There's Woxic finding Spinks and gets away from the response from Exertion. An opening kill. EF must convert this one. Wicardia's extended their advantage as well.
On the board as well. First kill.
There it is. Jimmy went looking. Finds a headshot from Xantares.
So MOUZ almost win some crazy rounds yesterday. Almost 2v5 on Inferno against G2. And this is the two heavy hitters, so no reason to rule them out. I'm still on their side, about 40 seconds. And, yeah, maybe a reason to rule them out now. Maja up and over. Double kill for the in-game leader. And first gun round on the board.
He wasn't playing scared. Love to see a play like that on the big stage. Straight up the ladder, straight in the back of the head.
Woxic finds his second opening kill, and this time it's converted upon. Oh, and that's a cheeky one there, isn't it? So you'll take that one every day of the week.
Here it is. Clean with it.
Zip not liking the way that one fell. He's immediately going to take a tactical timeout.
That's an aggressive orb line adopted by Woxic straight off of hut into the line. Deep lobby. Puts the pressure onto Zantares. He's actually shoulder baited there. Torji's AWP spotted. Audible steps from Xerxen, but away from the spray. Wakadia unable to convert. Oh, that's a fight. That's a big fight from Spinks. He ain't playing scared, and Xerxen isn't either. On the reload, he's in trouble. Spinks farms up a double. And look at him talking. He knows exactly what he wants the rest of the pieces to do. Does he intend to ask questions of this Woxic AWP? Madja does intend to ask questions of the young Finn.
Yeah, he's the player in the most pressure position right now is Madja. They can wrap, they can come heaven, they can come main, they can be lobby.
Oh, this is such a good angle from Roland, though. You're so procedural, you're clearing it out, you're looking for Jimmy, and it's the Swede up top. And then Jimmy activates, you're looking for one, the other will find you. Beautifully put together from MOUZ. The re-aggressions from the CTs seal their fate.
2,900 into the next. If Woxic could have held on to that, it could have been a big boon. They can buy short.
This is a different flavor straight out of the gates.
Flash lined up.
Jota's going to be right in front
for the
of
break.
Turns it. Second one's too good. He's got a full white screen, but as vision's restored, he unloads his mag, gets nothing done. Woxic, however, can. A double kill from the Turkish sniper.
3v4 number disadvantage for MOUZ. Squeaky blocked 45 seconds. Brolin now going to apply some pressure. How skittish is the rotation? Do they bite hard on this? Well, maybe not now. Great kill for Wakadia and a huge flank from Madja. This man's been around the world and then some so far in Nuke.
Yeah, staying active. Couple of very successful double kills on the flank, but look at the timing. Just as he looks away, he's put in a grave by Madja's flank. Spinks is still the unknown. But a guarantee for a 3. EF making a game out of this. Woxic AWP seems destined for the frag. 5 seconds for Spinks to either get out of spawn. Trying to take another one with him, we'll opt for the ladder.
Okay, well, a bit of damage done, 2 kills. Jota gets tested on ramp, but it's the rotation of Woxic the double. He's been responsible. Madja has a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Rotation point is Woxic up the ladder.
So much to do.
All comes down to the timing. When the MOUZ hit the go.
That's an opportunity for Woxic. Now Madja's got so much to deliver on this site. Torji isolated. Can he adjust? It's good from Spinks. It's better from Brolan. The site is lost, and oh, snappy aim. Double from Exertion. What a well-structured round from MOUZ, manipulating the rotation and overcommitment towards the B site. And Woxic's holding on to his AWP as best he can.
May as well hunt him. Why not? You got money to work with. Take this away. Remove the threat. Wow, Spinks is going to come from a unexpected angle, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, bro, I might even flash him. You cheeky boy. Draws attention. Will Spinks get there in time?
Jimmy just spotted him.
And from behind, they strike. AWP gone. Awkward now. Very, very awkward. Ooh, Woxic's going to try something a bit different here. Might have an angle over the first wave. Does. Oh, and delivers. Woxic's definitely present on the stage.
He has been the opening kill force for Eternal Fire. That's going to be his 4th. He's been involved in 6.
I just don't doubt MOUZ in clawing these back, though.
It's so comfortable. So don't overstay, you're welcome.
Oh.
Good information, backs off. Mollied out of position regardless, now they can retool. Wakadia aware there could be a fight coming his way. MP9 in hand, this is still a brittle buy for EF. He plays ahead of this.
That's a ballsy call. Wakadia, oh, he was overlooked and he can't get it. 98, agonizing.
Struggling, only 2 kills for him so far.
This is going to completely bamboozle them. 20 seconds, though. It could still go wrong.
Zantares' moment in the sun.
Yeah, you're right. Woxic and Zantares.
It's not even looking the right way.
The pride of Turkey, and he is not considering this gap at all. Jota just left it, called it clear, and someone back his turns. Zantares down. Woxic, wake up! Good God! Positionally outplayed, outmaneuvered. And they're left looking foolish in front of those stage lights.
I'll talk about bad information. That's exactly what that was. They made an assumption off of seeing nothing. And then a moment later, they waltzed into that space that you thought was all yours. Another round slips through the fingertips, and we might be having MOUZ in back-to-back days with absolute domination. It's always going to be, can EF show up in a stage environment? There's no question about the Counter-Strike they can play within the group stages.
Sure.
5th event, 5th playoffs.
Sure. But you're up against a MOUZ that the only team they can't seem to beat is Vitality. Spirit, no problem. EF, apparently the same.
Not long now and we get to find out.
Oh, the angle is so sly. He can't even be flashed off of the line. Jota does well to find Jimmy. Gets something out of his aggressions. And just now, like at 50 seconds, the wall's erected. Break present, trying to delay, but they won't be able to stop him again. Woxic immediately starts to relocate.
Crazy push from Wakadia.
Yeah, but it's all about the timing. Covered, and at the same time, they drop in unison.
Gonna go A now.
The 2 W's down, and it's certainly looking like an L. Centaurez 1, needs to swing it to Brawlan. It's a headshot, insufficient rotation from Madja, covered by Torji, and a 9-3 half. T-side Nuke, EF left wanting.
Oh, well, Eternal Fire looked like they had that fire in the belly, and then you lose a force buy, and well, there you go.
There it goes.
3 rounds, CT half, Nuke, your opponent's map choice.
Oh, Centaurez playtime cancelled by Torji. There's an important response out of Jota, but pushing down the vent, we get the same approach, but there's no help. Wait, tell a lie now. Woxic gets himself down. Wakadia kept humble. Will be forced into that lobby smoke. Bomb goes lower. No one immediately responding. Brawlan and Jimmy now tending to it. Exertion well aware that Wakadia may be lingering. In fact, Spinks as well is on the hunt as that bomb does go down. Wakadia should be dead. Comfortable. Madja, next one. Nice find. Dips down the vents. Brawlan already takes a heavy blow. Goosh down to 19 HP, and Woxic will finish the job. Long-range Glock, not ideal. Woxic again. He had 4 kills in the previous. This time it's 2, make it 3 if he can hunt him down. Gets the job done. Necessary if you want to have any sort of conversation about the second half.
They are without a doubt the better team in this one.
What?
With a force buy, just with the MP9s.
Interesting.
No U-tilt to block, so do they want to do something aggressive? Just run into lobby, use the crowd against EF.
That is aggression, that is a lobby crunch, and Madja's not looking! This would be a disaster to let it slip! Wakadia tries to save him, an important triple! Stems the bleed and gives them something to celebrate.
Now, turns out Wakadia is in the server. That is the most important set of kills that he has had so far.
That round was just starting to slip away.
And you could see the exploitation. They're like, okay, guess what? We know you don't play in these environments. We know that ambient noise can be an issue. It's a Nuke classic. It's almost as old as the map itself. In an environment where there's so much sound, you push in, you catch him off guard, and that's exactly what MOUZ did. Favor's got to be happy that Wakadia stepped up and it had this level of impact.
Really, really crucial third as well. Instant headshot onto Brawlan.
That's a stunning trick. I understand that it is only with the Mac 10 against a force buy. Intuition as well as information. That's what your rotator needs. Here's the top pressure. It's all a ruse though. Well, he missed. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, Brawlan gets to stick around. Oh, the angle's perfect. Centaurez does deliver.
Space and a kill. Perfect work. Springing into action now.
Bit of an over-rotation here. Jimmy and Torji loud towards the lower side.
You can see exactly where that bomb is headed, so... duped right now. What's the finish? Lapping down on ramp, Jimmy up to bat.
Jimmy pokes his nose back out, but from both angles, and Wakadia will find him. This is lovely play from Eternal
Going into
Fire.
the stack on lower, though.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Torji's AWP is here, but it's only going to be that first shot onto Madja before the penny drops. The info flows. Torji looking for more. Oh, he's got it another. Centaurez down! Torji racking him up, farming him up. Beautiful! Stunning from Torji's AWP. For MOUZ to take this scout.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, if there's a flash as well, it'd be perfect, but he's just going to edge around the smoke, but good awareness from Centaurez, back-to-back in the feed first. Exertion tumbles down the secret stairs. It's pressure onto Jimmy. Valuable.
That buff up means the rotation will be in the right place again.
No AWP for Woxic to take this head-on duel.
Walked above him.
Planting. Roger's position noted. Xantares is taking his sweet time with this. Spinks has actually ended up going looking for him.
He's still in A right now.
This is bizarre. The flash forces Torji back. Heard in the vents. Time ticking in EF's favor. Xantares' late arrival. This is such a crazy standoff. Spinks. Torji spotted by Wakadia. Nice headshot from another. They're going to take everything away here. A real golden opportunity to reset MOUZ, but Torji fighting his way out. Up the vent, the only avenue. Sticking around for more, sticking around for damage. Torji will take as many as he can with him. Woxic accepts his fate. But EF quickly return to their winning ways.
Biggest issue there is MOUZ don't retain that AWP. They're actually getting information towards Yard. He just poked up his head ever slightly. Didn't catch anything. Rolling on A. Support of Spinks. Torji can rotate up the ladder.
Here comes that second wave. Flashes seem good. Brolin loses vision. Still nothing out of the heart. Distracted now up the vent. They come into the side. Comes Xantares. Can't get them done. Wakadia will trade. Looking for him is Torji. Big from Wakadia. 2 versus 2. All to play for. All to play for. Jimmy up the ladder from heaven does deliver. Wakadia last seen on site. Low HP. 1v2. This is a very hard clutch for Wakadia to piece together. Single misplaced bullet. Throws out the Molotov, makes it awkward for Spinks. He's burning down to 12, finishes the job. Where's the trade? It's Jimmy's sneaking through. Bomb still on the floor. Wakadia! That is what it's all about! Monumental in the clutch. Doesn't panic. Doesn't let the clock get in his head. He holds his nerve, holds his line, nails his headshot.
All right, there is some fight in EF after all. Wakadia with another massive round. He was absolutely silent within the first half of play. But his presence is being felt. In that moment right there, when he's taking the duel with Spinks, he looks to ladder. Jimmy doesn't swing ladder, that's where he was. He pieces it together. He's got to be coming from main. He's towards the top of the scoreboard alongside of Woxic. Now the most impactful piece so far. And here he is again. Opening kills keep coming in the favor of EF. Xantares now Wakadia.
Brolin gets cheeky with it, does what Wakadia couldn't around that smoke in that first half, equalizing with his MP9. Just this half investment, this would be real, a trip over the shoelaces if EF can't piece this back together.
The fact they've already got this heaven controller will in a moment as soon as Xantares clears this. It's such a power position for them to be able to finish with. More bodies could join him up the ladder. They can play from the higher elevation power position against the SMGs.
Ooh, he silently did it, that's beautiful. Movement tech from Xantares, he's unnoted. This is an angle Spinks seems prepared for somehow, but there's the frag. Seals the deal, Jota onto Jimmy, Brolin comes out, another one from him, the Swedish MP9! Ooh, Woxic! Not an easy shot to hit by any stretch of the imagination, but a necessary one. Brolin looked like he was about to do everything there. Spotted, oh! Headshot delivered. AK scavenged, avoids the nade. Torji's cocking up trouble now. And don't forget, they are low, but time. With no kit available, he'll take the upgrade. And he'll get out of there.
Can Magic get an upgrade? He's got a Mac 10 right now. We'll be able to get his hands on an AK. Session's been quieter in that department today.
Yeah, he's been kept humble. Stark contrast to yesterday. Oh, that is aggression! Oh dear! Well, you talked about them potentially saving to extend their longevity. That's if they allow them. 2 frags in favor of EF in the opening 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is MOUZ choosing to shove, choosing to go aggressive, take the fight to EF, not allow them to set up with their intricate moves. Just to join Brolin to see if they can find an isolated fight towards Yard. Well, he'll be smoked off for now.
Oh, God. He has his bell rung.
He has to get away. As that smoke starts to fade, there's more problems.
And he's missed another. Still lucky to be alive. 3rd time's the charm. Exertion removed. And his team sees the opportunity, the distraction. Thrust themselves into ramp room. Woxic still holding for a re-aggress. Couple of missed shots here from Woxic.
Safety first, couple of smokes, bomb goes down, 40 seconds on the clock, and now looking for that save, but looking for the AWP as a possibility. Voxic's looking the wrong way.
Yeah, this could be the loss of the AWP, a treat for Torji in the next.
Turned the right way in a second.
Oh, wow, the awareness. He's got away with murder that round.
All right, and all 5 staying alive. Just as I was discussing the financial woes, they've been able to pick up 7 rounds now on the T-Hall of their opponent's map pick, and they might lose everything. Wakadia and Zentara are starting to hunt Jimmy.
This is crazy. Utter madness. They know what it means as well to take everything away. They will. Tied up 10-10. Money up for debate. Heads on swivels, working their way through yard. Common position, but will it be overlooked this time? Yep, Zentares caught sleeping.
Just live now.
Opening kill from Spinks, 45 seconds.
That avenue's very treacherous. They're going to have to change the plan.
Oh, Spinks another. The only M4 in the mix is getting very uncomfortable, getting toasty. Wakadia, Woxic need to work a way in, but the back is turned, the bomb is lost. Spinks delivers for MOUZ in a large capacity. Torji another, and that's 11. That's how they find it.
Look at Exertion, how aggressive Yardi is. Look at all this early info. This is massive. He might get Magic for free.
He certainly might. Oh, spots you throwing nades. Back of the head, doesn't choose to engage. That's a big one though from Madja. Torji in heaven, that flank is coming. Torji does pick off one. Held at bay by the smoke. Nade will chip at Jota, but Woxic's found the flank. A massive foot delivery. Releases the pressure. Does EF look to rectify?
We just have to save again. Might get a kill here. Now it's a 3v3. There's a chance to go for this still. Bomb not halfway gone just yet.
Talking about it. Conservative approach seems likely here as he's backing away.
Everybody else so passive. Torji was the only one really in an actionable position. Jimmy tucked in towards the CT box. You got to play down secret as well. And that push, it looked masterful. Multiple bodies staying alive on the CT side. They can drop it again, stay threatening. So here it is, the util just being piped through. Madja just coming in.
No!
Oh, that's dirty.
Fully blind. And that's the frag. Exertion, yeah, visible frustration. It's been a while now. It's been a while.
This could be fast.
It is. Okay, testing straight into the top side. Not ready for Spinks. Down he goes. Rollin and Jimmy holding fire, holding their nerve, and holding their sight. Jota does respond. Nice wallbang smoke spam. Onto Exertion, and things will slow down. Crazy. Pedal to the metal into the top side. Brolin and Jimmy unfazed.
Orbs responded to ramp here in time.
There's one flash available, and they're not going to use it. Madja just crouch peeks into the AWP. Bomb lost. Round soon to follow. Should be theirs. Unless Jota can do one better than Wakadia clutch. And 1 versus 2 already for EF. Now Jota asked to find 3.
Surely Jimmy's won the round with this push.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Unless he has that 6th sense like Woxic did in the previous, but it's not looking good for him. From behind, Jimmy will strike. 12 first for MOUZ. The final round of regulation. We've got this far. Just a P250 for Madja. No Kev. Setting up Zentares to deliver. What can they get done? No stress for Jimmy. Stress now. Wakadia does deliver. Solid hold though from the CTs. They rack him up. Sending them down. Looking good. Woxic changes the dial. Oh no! And no scope required. They finish it. MOUZ take their map pick in this semi-final.
Up Cat, Spinks off the boost. Sending to A alongside Torji and Brolin. They've given up long completely.
Block smoke's tough, and the nade could do a lot of damage if they time this right. Has the flash ready.
Big nade.
Elects for the HE, and that's the end of matchup. Strong case for an opening pistol here.
And look where Exertion's gotten off to. Huge push. A real way back.
Yeah, you're boxed in here. And actually, a little bit of friction. He falls back.
Zentares is trying to chase him down. Trying to give them some space. 30 seconds. Time's going to be an issue. Eternal Fire, you got to pick a side.
They have just decided to hit this A side, but there's 3 players here. They're so ready, and Brollan still has that flashbang. They're going to be doing the flashbang dance, and Spinks, he's got the aim to back it up. Here it goes. Nice from Wakadia. Bomb's dead. Awkward now, despite his kills. Still hitting shots from Wakadia on long.
They're going to
pick up the bomb.
Get the bomb.
I don't think they can. I don't think they can get the bomb in time. There's just no time for this. Oh, it's a nightmare. An absolute waking nightmare. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. MOUZ will take the pistol.
Oh.
Brutal.
That's tough. Some nice kills coming out late long there. Help get them in towards the side, but you need that package.
Jimmy typically handles himself with poise here. Spots them. What's his reaction? Cycling through his nades. Gets out on incendiary. They get flashed off as well. Spinks delivered. Pushes through for a second. The headshots on the FAMAS. Sure, Jimmy wounded. Zantares, he's locked in a box, and Zershan slams it shut. Nothing here for EF. Woxic changes the dialogue, but Zershan's there. For MOUZ, winning victorious with 3 alive in the first gun.
It's going to feel very good for the B defensive Spinks and Jimmy there to be able to deny them. They've tested your sight on the first rifle round. You've made sure there's absolutely no way in. Another little theme that I want to keep track of as well is how eager Brollan is going to be on the long pushes. Is it because of the SMG that he had that he went for the push in this round? He also did against the Eco. But Spinks' impact is being felt in this MOUZ jersey. There's no doubt about that since the debut. Going into round 4, you've already got 3 AKs in the AWP and residual cash and a couple of your members. So sitting pretty. Looking to break that streak of... Whoa! Whew. Okay, well, that's a B defender down.
That's a gift.
It's a B smoke lined up now. It looks like everybody's going to pipe their way out.
Oh, this is uncomfortable now for Torji. AK falls into enemy hands, but too comfortable. Torji activates, Spinks down. He can win this round.
Oscar's the AWP.
Yeah, he's poised to collect onto Brollan once that smoke does fade. Zershan coming in from short side. Will he opt for tons? Will he group up with Brollan? Woxic considering both options. Brollan playing the waiting game. Does not want to run into this AWP, and Woxic just dismounts.
Kids for this.
They'll start to crawl.
Retake's on.
Yeah, 100%. It's on like Donkey Kong. Oh, a leg shot through the doors. Puts Zershan low on notice. Wakadia, he plays an active angle. He's ready to fight. He's ready to brawl. A massive round from Wakadia. Quad kill to put them on the board.
Okay, he woke up in the second half of Nuke, and he's here to play on Dust 2. Highest rated player for EF on this very map. He will be instrumental, especially on this T side.
See that again.
Oh, that's a thing of absolute beauty right there. Just catches the noggin, flick of the wrist. Jimmy sat on his ass. Do you start using a HE or a smoke now to be concerned with those crosses?
Wow. Turkey's got talent.
4 players starting long to lock this down.
Oh, this could be the wrong time to be calling what they have. They're just going for an acceleration into long. Zershan unloads his mag, traded out by Jota. Brollan there to pick up the pieces, maintain that man advantage.
They've done their homework, MOUZ. Cardi the man to grab the space off the back of this.
The analysts talked about their penchant for long.
Yeah, and the fact that you start 4 there, you're hanging around, you're ready with the type of angles that they approach. Good trade work. Torji's still here alongside of Brollan.
Torji. Dispatches of Madge up. Hope they'd relocated, fallen away. Woxic even reveals his location with the AWP shot on the flash. The unknown entity. Wakadia versus Spinks. He's done very well.
Giving them something to work with. Could turn their attention over towards B. Woxic could rotate all the way back. There's still a minute on the clock. Maybe not. Jimmy, assertive, has pushed in towards the upper tunnels. He's going to take some space away from them. So looking to regather with Wakadia. 2 players posted on short. Not fighting for that mid control, just ready to react to information that could be offered up by some sound cues. And they might be forcing into the fight. Big kill for Brollan.
What a headshot.
I still don't know where Woxic is. You know where he was? Oh, and the sound cues now.
No, they do.
Gonna go through this. Crazy.
He's going for a crazy play. Torji seems aware. So ready for that. Beautiful start to the round for MOUZ. They immediately put EF back in their place. Jimmy up close. Good angle for this on top of the car. Spinks waiting, biding his time, starts to activate just the one. Long range Mac 10 out of Madja. Needed that from Woxic. Gives them the man advantage. Bomb goes down B. And Torji doesn't even look like he's going to give it a look.
Okay, nice little back and forth to start off, Dust 2. This is what you want to see. A competitive affair starting to take shape. Order 2 to be locked in about 30 seconds time. Roland just wanting to get himself an upgrade. Comes into AK. Take you that one. Thank you very much. 2 Famouses and an MP9 greet the saved AK and AWP. Woxic down to Suicide to take the duel. And ooh, heavy start with players mid. They're going to push.
Oh, he's taking the head off of Madja. Torji opens up the account for MOUZ. Pursuit of a 5th on this CT side. Zertian getting active. Centaurus to receive him. MP9 up close. He's not looking. What a shot.
Big adjustment.
Straight adjustment to the face.
Torji's already repositioned for the next duel.
Yeah. Back away from the flame.
Mid-door smoke didn't land perfectly.
Oh, the break. They break the skull of Centaurus off the back of it.
Good undetected. Nades out.
He's got a timing. They're not looking. They're not looking. Composes himself. Oh, Torji gets away. Spinks asleep at the wheel. No adjustment. Didn't tuck. And Jota dunks on Torji to finish. It's a Jota round. World class from Jota.
Got a room to work with. Spinks just not aware that he was open to that, so the comms falling apart as Jota. A nice round.
Smiles on the faces.
He's one of the players that gets fired up the absolute most in this team, so if he can start bringing some of that energy. Yeah, so on the jump spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is this from Centaurus? Straight down, straight up the guts.
Here it is.
There, jumps up. Chance squandered. Doesn't choose to engage. Oh, and he's punished. Spinks with a dunk. Commitment to the spam with Cardia gone. The 5v3 early doors. Oh, Jota, he's gone very brave there. Straight through the smoke. Claws one back.
Spinks. The B defenders.
He's here early.
Protected. Woxic catches the jump spot. Rolling long push.
This is massive. They're not looking. It's Jota's turn to have his back turned. Woxic spins on a dime. Awareness at an all-time high.
Well, Jimmy and Spinks B defenders both still alive. Torji A AWPer.
Passy over that. Maybe he can if he elevates. Just under the smoke.
This round can still go wrong. Madja has the bomb and he's in upper tunnels.
They've got 45 seconds. They need to piece this together soon.
Yeah, but the duels are all going to feel like 1v1s.
Yeah. They're just taking his sweet time. This is getting uncomfortable. They're trying to make a play for A. Molly the CT push, 30 seconds. Trying to keep the boots
They're not
planted.
seeing anything. Madja's going to come back.
He can't now. Jimmy's coming from behind. Woxic, how aware are you? Are you ready for this? Yes, he is, but Jimmy hits the shot. Down goes Jota, wide open on B. This was all a bait. They set him up to come up clutch. Can Madja deliver? He's called himself into a clutch on the B bomb site. It's to isolate Jules. 3 players advancing to his position. Jimmy from the tons. Madja, timing is everything on his engagement. Pre-aim. Spots a barrel, isolates the duel, can't finish off Torji. Molly available, using every tool in his arsenal. Aggressing now, they're going to triple swing him. How can he isolate these duels? He simply can't. Spinks will wrap it up. That was avant-garde, that was unusual, that is hard to explain. Nation does want to aggress doors at some point. It's getting a bit time sensitive now. A smokes, Torji, will he have the chance of the shot? They're ahead of the smokes, Jota down, Orb connects, Wakardia's patience does prevail. Onto Zertian, fast flank. Jimmy onto Wakardia back. Bomb should go down. Zantara's staring at the floor, does not want to get picked off by that Torji Orb. Clock extended.
Couple of mollies, you need some space. You can't just play from side. They need to take this short control. Spinks and Jimmy are going to come on through. Late long will be Brolin and Torji in this retake setup.
How do they fight this? Woxic going to be tempted to peek over those flames. It's held by Jimmy. Pressure. Oh, Zantara's looking the wrong way at the same time. Woxic does dispatch of one. Gets away. Spinks position noted. There's Brolin. There's Madja back. Takes down the Swede. Torji from long. Spinks on short. This is the fight. He gets it done. Solid work for the 5th round. The EFT side is cooking. Torji gets away with his AWP. A consolation prize, but a job well done.
They got the absolute most out of those Molotovs towards short. Really stalled the retake.
Ollie Carr, the CTs respond with this smoke. Do you play ahead of it? You boost over it. All flashed off the line. Crouch key hit. Missed shot from the AWP. Oh, sitting duck for him, but it's only a tag. Woxic put on notice. Brolin the same.
Exertion has to do with his cat pusher with Cardia.
Interesting to see this head-to-head again. Oh, what? Xerxin pulls the trigger first, but with Cardia, an amazing adjustment. Need to break. Roland is low. Zantares right in front of him in the smoke, touching distance, can practically smell him. Gets across. Mantles up. Torchi's AWP on the edge of that smoke. Zantares is looking for him, looking for a window of opportunity. There is a flank on its way. Good catch from Jota into the site. Roland's gone. Finishes what Zantares started, and a missed shot from the AWP will be punished. It spins his flank faster than he anticipated. Woxic will fall. Zantares down as well. Hang on, are they piecing this together? Not the 2v5. Okay. All good in the hood to make it a 7-5 half. It's only Spink's position noted. They're not giving this one away. Wacardia is going to seal the deal from behind as well. Baits the shots, trying to get across. Madjut secures it. EF trying as hard as they might to secure a third map in this semi-final.
Lurk Smoke lands. It's going to give them the buffer to get the molly nice and deep if they'd like. Adja also cheating over. There's going to be all 5 players of Eternal Fire to respond to this.
Jul Barretas seem well suited to the task, but masked by the first. Wacardia drops off, does deliver onto Spinks. Nice from Zantares onto Exertion, and again the pistols are flowing nicely for Eternal Fire. Jimmy down, comfortable, convincing counter-strike.
3 out of the 4 pistols in this series so far going in the favor of EF, but that one there is booked. I just wanted to make sure with certainty they weren't out short there. Grenade in. Very light chip damage, nothing really to boast. If it is mid to B, it's all on Wacardia.
Zantares decides he wants to be involved, and it costs him his life. Another opening death for Zantares.
Jota's pushing long.
Awkward.
How far does he go? And what's the timing on this? Block towards short for now.
Woxic flirting with aggression. Oh, Jota punishes Brolin, going looking for answers on long.
Does that force you into a B play?
Oh, easy opportunity, but he isn't able to hit the headshot with Cardia. You can't go down. Stay stalwart on B as this test continues.
Here it is.
Into A. Woxic has a flash. Who's he throw it for? Jota draws fire. Flash will pop. Woxic swings. Nothing.
Needed one.
Magic can find something. He does. Finishes off what Woxic started. Does he keep to force the issue? Ahead of the util. Spinks and Xerxin pull the trigger. Remove the leader. Audible from Wacardia, spots him out, sprays him down. Good from Spinks, and it's not looking good for Jota.
Okay,
last seen top mid.
Got the AK, likely just to hold on to this. A little bit disconnected there, Eternal Fire, in some of those duels. Woxic definitely needed one frag, but a lot of pressure. Jota trying to contribute from mid-long with an MP9, not the weapon for the job.
Holy caramba. Crazy commit. It's away with his life.
15 kills for Jota right now. Next round's only going to be 1,400 loss bonus.
Zantares yet to provide an opening. Conceded 3. Oh, wow.
Scout on scout action.
Yeah, Torchi just completely best Woxic in that opener. Let's see that again. Bang! Woxic with a drive-by. Death. Not much he can do about that.
It's on Zantares or an M4. There's 2 in the mix, mind you. Go with an A4. A1 for Wacardia. So there's still 3 rifles to try and get the job done, but one of them needs to be a hero with a multi.
Cardia could flash them around this corner. He's going to go for it. Oh, he baits him with the barrel. Nothing from Madjut. HG, little bit of damage. Better from the spray of Zantares. Hang on, he's having a moment. Delivers a double, keeps this round interesting.
Thinks he's lurking B.
Yeah, Jota's just had his attention drawn away as well. Will he poke his nose back out? Jota looks distracted. A free frag ready. Perfect pre-aim. Spinks delivers. Pulls them away. Zantares catches a glimpse of Torji, but backs in. Pressure applied onto that B side. Jimmy will be getting that bomb down, no problem. No questions asked. With no kit and no teammates, Zantares is miles away, so it's just Wacardia giving it a look. Gets one, back in the platoon, missed fumble from Spinks. It's now a 1v1, essentially. Torchy's miles away, if only he could find the headshot. USP could do it. Looking for an upgrade, can't do it, trying to pick up the weapon. Ends up on the bomb. Spinks goes down, Wicadia the solo round.
He's on his own.
He's on his own completely. Now he knows Torchy's closing the gap. He can do this. The Wicadia, essentially a 1v3. His teammates doing nothing. Zentaras is just there for moral support. Wicadia down, no time now, and he had the kit this whole time. Wicadia trying everything he can.
Smokes flashes Molly's available for this. Is this the full commit?
Could be a good nade onto Xertion.
They're going.
Chunky. Incendiary.
Drop.
Spots the drop. Finished off. Find the AWP. Good work from Woxic to start. Starting to flood into that site. Another body down. Brollan pulling the sideline. Molly distracts. Brollan delivers. Woxic's AWP noted on long. A flash could book him. How about a flank? How about a flank? Jimmy a double in the backside. Job done. Round 1, 9-9.
Massive impact from Jimmy there. Moments start going wrong. The second player dropping down to spawn catches Zentaras off the trade. Not possible. Woxy doesn't want to peer out. Doesn't know how far they've scaled towards Gandalf. And then Jimmy. Crisscross smokes down. Brollan taking space. He can weave through those and go through CT spawn.
Oh, that would be so sly with 30 seconds, though it is coming to the culmination. Who seizes double digits first? Woxic AWP in the feed to start. Exertion cut down out of the round. Brollan is in CT, but Wicadia makes it so. Jimmy jumps down to trade. An important one, but how's this for a flank? Damage inflicted, Zentaras!
This is where the game can get away from you, MOUZ. You need to respond with a round of your own.
It looks like they're asking Xertion to try and do what he does best.
It's
Crack open a bomb site.
It's a late long pop trying to isolate Madja. Wicadia's here.
Flashes are good, both of them blind. He starts to accelerate, turning the flashes as he progresses, but the break of the smoke, he lights them up. Knocked down one.
That's information. That's a B defender on long. Spinks can't really force the lurk on his own. Nobody else can react off the information he gets. Jota now coming down to deal with mid, so staying active.
I mean, that's his intuition.
They just head through lower tunnels.
Yeah, they're going back.
So how are they going to poke their head up short? If they do, there's a way in. It's really just Madja.
Yeah, Woxic's going to try.
Rotation's coming now. The race is on.
Oh, but Torchy catches rotations. He goes looking for Woxic. Down they go. Madja 1. Shut down by Jimmy. Woxic forced back by the flame. 20 seconds and advancing. Jimmy responsible for this bomb plant. Will get it down. A 2 versus 2 with such epic ramifications. Nade looks good for damage. Chips away at Woxic. Retake on. AWP poised for that quick scope. Spots out by Jimmy. Zentaras smoked for now. Has the kit. Jimmy and Spinks are holding for it. He's not ready. He is not ready. Unprepared.
No kit. How do you win this?
You don't. You just don't.
You got to get out of here. You got to save this AWP. You got to carry something going forward. They might just jump down, try and find the fight. The steps are heard. Jimmy jumps. He wants the kill.
Holding on to his AWP valiantly is Woxic. One more to go! Oh, no! Spinks, too precise. Zip knows what that means. We go 10 and 10.
It's on fire. They topped their group. They took down Na'Vi for the first time ever, and Jota. Away an opening kill. Exertion in tunnels with Spinks just spamming away. They connect, and now in a tailspin, Eternal Fire. They're able to go through the motions, go through the prac that gets you to this point, and now they just need to find the finish. Zentaras gambled correctly again, but this is such a tough hold. You're bound to be in the vice.
Drops his nade onto the floor there. Incendiary and smoke gifted over to the Bianca. A lot of responsibility onto Zentaras as they look to work out mid. No crisscross, but there could be a flash. CT smoke lands. Zentaras readies himself for war. Spots the side. Whoa! Straight headshot out of Xertion. Straight gas charging in. Nothing from Wicadia on the B-hole. Jobs are good and 12 is as good as theirs. Torchy just spamming smokes, having fun. Puts MOUZ just one away from that 2-0. One away from another grand final.
We're going into the unknown today. No head-to-head against Eternal Fire in 2025. This new look MOUZ roster
looks good.
And securing yet another grand final. They are running with the momentum in the early stage of this season. Taking down Spirit in back-to-back series. That gives you the #2 spot in the world.
Hard to argue with that in the form we're seeing as well. Often admired for their style of play, but criticized for coming up short when it really matters in those arenas, when the pyrotechnics are blazing. MP5 means he win this one.
Okay, well, let's see how that pans out because we're headed to a biff at long. Zentares, Woxic, Madja to defend. Late pop, here it comes. They missed the molly, they're just gonna go.
Oh God, he's gonna punish straight away, trapped on the blue bin. Madja's gotta bail out his teammate, gotta bail out his superstar. Zentares gets forced out. This is looking disastrous. 2 down. Jota pushes B, begging for another round of play. Finding Spinks, sure. Woxic, that orb has to do some damage, has to be able to fight these fights on long. Smoke from Wicardia, throws a spam into the mix.
Jota again up to bat, they're rotating out of long doors.
Can he hold his nerve here? He pushes into the fight, does deliver the headshot. No immediate trade, Jimmy is there. Backing away, wants to hold that advantage. Oh, he gets flashed in the open, drops off Xbox trap though. Jimmy, can you handle it? Yes, he can. The double kill from Jimmy. And then pivot back to long. You pulled the attention of Woxic and Wicardia.
Oh, now they could have gone everywhere. They're going back to B. Oh, they're just going to work under the guise of Torji's AWP. Woxic prepared for this, scoped up. Smokes for the cross. Do they go dry?
Looks like Brollan's going to throw it out. Woxic poised, ready, doesn't pull the trigger, they're pushing up, this is getting awkward, Woxic's in trouble, hits the shot, panicked, adjustment, removes the Swede, and it's a 1v2 to extend play. Wicardia, he's done it once, can he possibly do it again? Can he save Eternal Fire? He looks helpless, one single bullet to his face and it's all over. It's all done! Brollan leads his team to another grand final. MOUZ, the first grand finalist of BLAST Open Lisbon.
Third consecutive, this team is hit.